Hey everybody, it is Cheryl here with Hawthorne Acupuncture and Integrative Medicine. And I was just thinking that today, as I have a couple fertility patients rolling in, something that would be informative for people that are trying to do the fertility journey, what would be the best thing to do to start the process off, okay? And this is mostly in those instances where you guys are thinking about trying and you want to make sure that all of your ducks are in a row when you start the fertility process. Okay. So, the main thing that I tell people to do in the very beginning, and it would be awesome if you do this ahead of time because this would make every acupuncturist very happy, is starting to take your BBT. For those of you who don't know what a BBT is, it stands for basal body temperature, and it's the temperature that your body takes during your menstrual cycle. So there are natural ebbs and flows that your body takes as far as temperature based on what hormones are predominant throughout your menstrual cycle. So, for example, when you are in your more the progesterone phase at the end of your cycle, your body temperature starts to spike a little bit. When you're about to ovulate, your temperature goes down a little bit. There's a little dip. So one thing you can do every day, and this is what's great about it, is once you take your basal body temperature, you are able to see what's happening, if there's any deficiencies in your hormones, if there's any excesses in your hormones, and even if you're ovulating or not. So all you do, it's very simple. You wake up, and in the first moment of your morning, before you talk, roll over, pee, pet your dog, anything, you stick a thermometer in your mouth and check the temperature and jot it down. So typically there are fertility thermometers out there that have 2 decimal places instead of 1 if you're taking your temperature for a fever. It's very, very specific to get that second decimal place. I know that's what I was doing when I was trying to get pregnant, and mostly because I was also curious about what my cycles were doing. But if you go ahead and you check your temperature every day before you do anything and write it down, usually within a month or two, we can get a really good snapshot of what the status is of your cycle and your hormones. And that's really effective for acupuncturists. Acupuncturists in most states cannot order labs or tests. But this is a really easy alternative. It doesn't require much. You can buy a thermometer with 2 decimal places at Walgreens or CVS, anywhere. And yeah, it's really great. You can actually hop on the internet and find a blank BBT form. A lot of women have apps now, and you can just record your temperature every day in an app. But it would make your acupuncturist very happy if after a few months you wanted to get some assistance and came in to see them and you had a couple months worth of BBT charts filled out already. I know I encourage most of my patients, actually most of the time I encourage my patients to pick 1 or 2 things that can kind of give them the direction of A, when they're ovulating, B, what their hormones are doing, whether or not it's ovulation sticks, BBT, actually checking mucus throughout your cycle. There's a lot of different things that you could do, but a really easy, effective, full picture from my standpoint is seeing what your BBT chart looks like. All right, easy to do. If you have any questions, concerns, issues, please DM me, and I'd be happy to answer them for you. All right, have a great day, everyone.